Hi everybody, it is TheZen2580 and I am here to do a very exciting review, and this is for Coastal Scents. And Coastal Scents, they kindly sent me palettes for review. They sent me a coupon code and I got to choose, whatever I wanted with that amount of money for the coupon code. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but I got some really great stuff that I would love to share with you, and some palettes that I've never owned. And actually right now there is 30% off on all of their palettes, so be sure and stock up if you love Coastal Scents. I absolutely love their eyeshadows. They're very highly pigmented and they're just beautiful, the palettes that I've purchased in the past. And I also want to say their customer service is absolutely amazing, because one of the palettes that I wanted to review was the 26 color shadow blush combo palette, and one of the eyeshadows was crumbled in it. And they sent all of this to me for free for review, and it got crushed, as you can see that brown one right there, and they actually replaced it. So this was the one that came to me and it was damaged, but they did replace it and I got it within 2 days. And I have to say, that is just amazing customer service. And here are just some of the boxes right here. I took everything out of the boxes so that I can show them to you. So now I'm going to show you the actual the replacement of the 26 color shadow blush combo palette right here. And as I said, all their palettes are 30% off right now. And I have been playing around with this one and have done some swatches, but here are all of the colors and then all 5 blushes that come in this. And these are absolutely beautiful, and these are perfect for any time of year. You've got your neutrals, your browns and taupes right here. You've got a cream color, a really pretty pink, shimmer pink right here. You've got a coral, a purple, another like plum color, this beautiful, orange, a peach, a lighter peach, another like brown here, and then you've just, got more neutrals over on this side, and a real pretty slate color. And I'm actually going to do some swatches. So like here's one of the colors right here. Look how shimmery and pretty that is. And then I'm going to swatch this really pretty plum here. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? These two colors together would make a great eye look. I'm going to swatch the purple that is above that plum. Right there it is. And then let me do like another, this is a matte brown. Very, very pretty. And then let me wipe my hand off because I got to do a few more swatches for you guys. I'm going to show you this really pretty shimmer peach. This is gorgeous right there. And then I'm going to show you that pink, that shimmer light pink, because I love light pink shimmers right there. And then I'm going to show you like this really pretty kind of like gold color. Gorgeous gold. Absolutely beautiful. And then let me go ahead and I'm going to do this one right here. This is kind of a copper color. So there's some other colors right there. And then I would like to share with you what the blushes look like. And one of them is actually more of a highlight, and it's this light colored one right here. And it looks like this. It is really, really light. It makes a perfect highlight for your face. The second one is a kind of a light muted pink, which is, almost flesh tone color. There it is right there. And then the one in the middle is a darker pink. Right there. And then let me show you the fourth one. The fourth one is a really pretty, just shimmered out. Oh my gosh. Look at that color. Is that not beautiful? This one right here. It's so unusual. Such an unusual color, and I suggest using a light hand with that one. And then of course you've got this one here, this really dark one, dark plum purple. You could even use that as an eyeshadow. So these are the 5 blushes right here that come with this palette, and this is just an amazing palette, especially if you like neutrals, and you could do smoky eye with this. I have nothing but wonderful things to say about the 26 color shadow blush palette combo right here. And then I got another palette And I went ahead and took it out of its box. And this is the 56 Shadow Blush Palette right here. And this, you know, it's got 56 eyeshadow and blush shades in it. And when you open it up, it has a very large mirror here, and you can see I've been playing around with it. And look at all of these beautiful, bright eyeshadow colors. I mean, you've got your greens and purples and pinks, and there's even a red one, navy blues, aquas. You even got neutrals, you know, browns, tans, really dark chocolate browns, a black, silver, peaches, you know, lilacs, I mean, white. I mean, it's got like every color imaginable in this. And it's got 5 really pretty blushes, all the way from, you know, peach to hot pink and even almost a purplish pink. I'm going to swatch the blushes so you can see. This is the first one, and it's really, really like kind of an orangey color. This is the second one. This one's more of a peachy. Right here, peachy pink. And then the one that in the middle is kind of a terracotta color right there. And then the fourth blush, which is kind of like a purplish pink, is right there. It's like a magenta, actually. Really nice. And then this one right here, let me go ahead and swatch this one, this hot pink. Wow, that is so pigmented. And then the one on the very end, which is a really, really hot pink, is right there. I mean, it's almost red. So the blushes alone, here is what all of them look like. Look at that. Highly, highly pigmented, 6 beautiful blushes. And then, you know, the eyeshadows, the pans in this particular palette are larger than like the 88 size pans. You've just got, I mean, oh my gosh, like this gold here, it's like a goldish kind of taupe color. That's gorgeous. Then there's a beautiful teal shimmer, teal blue, or aqua blue, you could say. Those 2 colors look great. There's another really, really pretty kind of magenta purplish pink. There is also a red in this, which is very hard to find, red eyeshadow. There's the red right there. I mean, that is a true red eyeshadow. There's a navy blue, which I'm really getting into navy blues. And all of these eyeshadows are shimmers. Here's the navy blue. And let me go ahead and show you this. This is kind of like a buttercream yellow right there. And then there's this color here, which is kind of a muted red. Look at that. So there's actually 2 reds in this. Then there's a real pretty purple. You can see there. And then let me do a green one. Here is a really pretty green. So, you know, you've got like your candy colors in this one as well. And then let me do one more, and I'm going to do, I'll do this like slate, this slate color here on my thumb. Look at that. I mean, look how highly, I mean, these, look at that. I mean, oh my goodness, they're absolutely beautiful. And I just can't, you know, stress enough how pigmented these eyeshadows are. And you always, you know, want to use a light hand when applying Coastal Scents because it is so highly pigmented. And, you know, most people have the problem of not able to find, you know, eyeshadows that are pigmented enough. These are extremely pigmented, and you know, all 6 blushes are absolutely gorgeous. And you can create any color eye with this palette. So I highly suggest this one as well. And this is called the 56 Shadow Blush Palette by Coastal Scents. And then I got the Smoky palette. And the Smoky palette has got 36 eyeshadow colors in it, and it comes in this square palette here. And here are the colors. Very, very pretty, very, very colorful and just gorgeous. You know, you've got all your blacks and browns and blues, purples, pinks, whites, oranges, you know, lilacs, silvers, grays. I mean, it's just, the possibilities on this palette are absolutely endless. There are probably about 6 mattes, 6 or 7 satins, and then the rest are all very shimmery. And I mean, these are just gorgeous. And it's called the Smoky Palette. You know, large pans. I'm gonna swatch this real vivid hot pink right here. This is an amazing color. And then I'm also going to do a blue. This is a really pretty blue. They're very, very shimmery. Look how metallic that is. I'm gonna do this green. This is kind of like a sage green. There. Then I'm gonna do, let me do this really interesting color. This is like a chocolate brown eggplant color. Very, very shimmery. And then I'm gonna do, let me do a slate color for you. There's a slate. Look at that metallic, how gorgeous. Here's a bright matte yellow. Right there. It's kind of looking green, but it's really yellow. And then let me do this matte purple here. It's dark matte purple. Well, it's kind of a medium tone, actually, purple. Right there. And then I'll do another one, and I am going to choose, let's see. Oh, I'll do a green for you. This is a really pretty, like, darker green, like candy colored green. So, I mean, they're just so pretty. And then let me go ahead and do this kind of orangey gold color as well on my thumb. There it is right there. So, I mean, these are so shimmery and pretty and just, you know, playful and just absolutely, I mean, they're beautiful. I'm going to do one more color on my thumb. And let me go ahead and do this like light. This is like a light seafoam blue right there. When I say light, it actually goes on a lot darker. But so those are just 10 colors that I just swatched out of this palette alone. And this is an amazing palette as well to own. So I highly suggest that. And remember, you know, 30% off all their palettes right now. And they've always got some kind of really great sale going on. Now on to the next palette that I got. I got the Coastal Scents 42 color double stack shimmer shadow and blush palette right here. And this one is really, really cool. They have it in a matte version as well. Here are all of the shadows that come in it. Very, very colorful. You know, you've got neutrals in there as well, but some very, very colorful ones. And these are all very, very shimmery. Like here is a shimmer blue. Look how metallic that is. And then here is a purple. Very, very metallic. Here's a really dark, like navy blue. There's also a shimmered black, slate black color. Let me do a pink on my thumb. This pink is really pretty. Look at that pink right there. So there's just a sample of like 5 colors right there. And then I'm going to do, let me do a couple of neutrals. Like here's a light shimmer pink right there. I mean, it's so metallic and shimmery. I mean, they're not joking. Then let me show you a gold color. There's a shimmer gold. Here is a shimmer copper color right there. And then let me do another one. I'm going to actually do this kind of brown, it's kind of a brown shimmer, yeah, right there. So you've got, you know, you've got your neutrals, and then, you know, you've got your real colorful colors in this. And in fact, I'm going to do this green right here because this green just looks absolutely beautiful. There's like a light green there on my thumb. So those are the eyeshadows, and then what you do is there's a ribbon right here. You lift it up, and if you guys have, you know, the 10-piece blush palette, that is exactly what is underneath. You got all 10 of these gorgeous blushes right here. I mean, they're just beautiful. They range in color, you know, from corals. There's two different types of browns in here that could easily be bronzers, and just, you know, hot pinks, and, you know, corals and orange and magenta, and I mean, they're just so pretty. I'm going to swatch. This is the darkest pink that's in there. And then there's another lighter, a little bit lighter hot pink right there. Here is a kind of a real shimmery kind of Barbie pink right there, my ring finger. Here is a really pretty peach color, peachy color right there. And then I'm going to show you the orangey, it's kind of an orangey color right there. And then here is, let me show you the browns, the two browns that I'm talking about that would make either a great contour blush or, you know, just whatever. Here's the brown. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's like it's brown. And then there's another brown in here that's very interesting, very shimmery too. And there it is right there. And so you get, you know, all 10 of these beautiful blushes, and you even get an eyeshadow brush right here. And then you have all of these beautiful eyeshadows that just go right on top of that right here with the applicators. So this is the 42 color double stack shimmer shadow and blush palette by Coastal Scents, and that is a gorgeous palette. I love it. I cannot wait to, you know, obviously I have used some of them and worn some of the colors, and they are just so wonderful. And if you keep watching, there is actually a giveaway to this, you guys, and I'll tell you how to enter that. The next thing that I got for review is the 88 Ultra Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette right here. And this one is really, really pretty. It's just got all of these really pretty shimmers in it. You know, they're all color coordinated. You know, you've got your oranges and pinks and your purples, your blues, your greens. You know, just basically every color imaginable to do any color eye. And these are all pretty much, you know, self-explanatory. There's 88 colors in this, and they're just all gorgeous. And I've done a lot of swatching on these. There's just some of the most prettiest golds and, you know, neutrals. You guys know I love my neutrals. I got another palette, which is called the Mirage palette right here. And this is also 88 colors in this one. And this one is just, oh, it's so pretty. And I actually dropped this one on the floor and one of the colors got cracked. But this is what the Mirage palette looks like. And this one is perfect for fall and winter because, as you can see, the colors are very, very warm toned colors. And, you know, it ranges all the way from whites to champagnes to golds to peaches to, you know, light browns, dark browns, muted terracotta colors. You've got a whole row of just all different greens, an entire row of like browns and taupes, and you've got your silvers and blacks in here, and blue, and a couple of blue colors. So this is just a really, really pretty palette also. And then I have one more to show you, because that's the 88 Eyeshadow Colors Mirage palette. The last one that I have to show you is the Coastal Scents 88 Warm palette right here. And these things tend to get fingerprints all over them because I've been doing all these swatches. But here is what this one looks like. And I love this one because I love my neutrals, and this one is just absolutely perfect for me. I know a lot of the colors are showing up white, but they're really not. I mean, they range anywhere from white to cream colors to pearl whites to champagnes, and there's some silvers in there. But this is the 88 Warm palette, and I just love it because it has so many different browns, and it's got, you know, blacks and taupes and, you know, just all the colors that I love to wear. And so, yeah, that's the 88 Warm palette. And now for the giveaway. I am going to give away 2 items. Oh, but before I do the giveaway, I forgot to show you. I also got, because I was running low, I also got a bottle of the Coastal Scents Cosmetic Brush Cleanser. And this is a very large bottle, and this is $4.95 on their website. And I have to say, this, I mean, it cleanses your brushes like there is no tomorrow. And I used my other bottle almost completely up. I've still got a little bit left. But I have to say, for brush cleansing, you want to use this once a week on your brushes, and it will clean them literally there won't be any pigmentation left on the brush, I mean, from your makeup. It's very, very good. Now for the giveaway portion. I am going to be giving away 2 items, so there will be 2 winners. And basically, one of them being the Go Palette Cairo right here. This is the brand new one in the box, so I'm not even going to open it, but I'm going to show you mine. Mine, it looks like this, and when you open it up, you get 12 beautiful colors right here that are just absolutely perfect for, you know, this fall and winter season. You've got your golds, you know, there's browns, blacks, grays, and there is a shimmer white, a matte white, a silver, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. There are 5 mattes, and the rest are shimmers in this. So this is the Go Palette Cairo. So I'm giving one of those away, and as I said, this is the brand new one right here. And then I'm also going to give away the Eclipse palette with the 15 concealers right here. And I'm not going to open that one because I'm going to show you mine and what it looks like. And it's for any, you know, all skin tones. Looks like this. You have your 4 color correctors right here, 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 and here that cancel out different discolorations on your face. And then the rest of these, of course, are all cream, very, very creamy, and, you know, blendable to match all skin tones, from the lightest skin imaginable to the darkest skin imaginable. And I just really, really love this, and I thought this would be great for the giveaway, as well as the Cairo Go Palette, because these 2 are just amazing, and I think that 2 people would absolutely just love to try these. And this is what the card that Coastal Scents sent me. That's what their card looks like. And basically for the giveaway, I want you to tell me which item you would love to win. Just put it in the comment below, whether it is the Eclipse palette or the Go Palette Cairo. Just type it in, and 1 comment per person only, please. And I'm gonna let this go for 2 weeks, and I will put the I'm actually, you know what, I'm not even gonna put the ending date. Well, yeah, I will. Okay, today's the 12th of October. The 29th of October is when this is going to end. So 1 person will get the Cairo Go Palette, and 1 person will get the Eclipse 15 Concealer palette. And, you know, as I said, the Cairo palette has 12 gorgeous colors in it. And so basically just comment on which one you like the most, and 1 comment per person, 18 and up or with parents' permission. This is also international. You must be a subscriber to my channel. You must like and favorite this video, and have your favorites and subscriptions boxes open so that I know you are a subscriber. And 1 comment per person, so you guys know what to do. And thank you for watching my review from Coastal Scents, and I want to say a huge thank you to Coastal Scents for sending me these wonderful products for review. I was not paid to do this review. They were sent to me for free by the company, Coastal Scents, for review purposes, and I have to say I love every single thing that I received for this review. And so I love all of you, and I love Coastal Scents, and please go check out their site right now because they got 30% off of all of their palettes. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close for now, and thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.